Hi family, welcome back to the channel. I hope each and every one of you guys is doing well. So this is going to be a message in regards to your kingdom marriage, okay? That beautiful love story that God is putting together, okay? Little by little, he's putting the puzzle pieces together, all right? So if you've been following me for a while, you know that one of the ways that I get messages is through music. So I woke up one day very, very loud. Don't let me go, 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 don't let me go. You know, I mentioned this before, like, we don't wake up like regular people. We don't, okay? That was so loud, and you just literally can't go back to sleep after that. Okay, so that's what it was. Don't let me go. And because this is the second time I'm receiving this song, the first time I didn't know who sang it, and I looked it up, and I never actually posted that message. And then the second time again, it came back around, so I didn't have to look it up because I had already know who sang it. And it's by The Fray. It's actually Never Say Never. But it goes like this: some things we don't talk about, rather do without, and just hold a smile. Fallen in and out of love, ashamed and proud of, together all the while. You can never say never, while we don't know when, but time and time again, younger now than we were before. Don't let me go. All right, and then it goes into that chorus. It says, picture you're the queen of everything, far as the eye can see, under your command. I will be your guardian. When all is crumbling, I'll steady your hand. Okay? We're pulling apart and coming together again and again. We're growing apart, but we pull it together together again. All right? Listen, you know what I got from this is just somebody is literally crying out, don't let me go. You know, your person probably fears that you're gonna walk away from this connection. They fear that you're gonna give up on this union, okay? They fear that maybe their delay is gonna cause you to give up. It's going to cause you to let them go, okay? A lot of this connection is very spiritual. This may be your story, you know, so you may not be in contact with this person. So a lot of this connection, a lot of the connection that you have with this individual is really spiritual, right? So they're hoping that you're not walking away from this union. They're hoping that you're not giving up on this connection, okay? Never say never, while we don't know when, but time and time again, younger now than we were before. Like, don't say never. Don't say it will never happen. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't say it will never happen. Even though we don't know the exact moment where it will happen, even though we don't know the exact date, or we don't know the exact time, don't give up on this connection, okay? Somebody was crying out, don't let me go, don't let me go, okay? And you know, this message is not going to be everybody's story, but you'll know if it's your story. You know, some of you guys, God may have spoken to you and told you who your person is, and you might have not mentioned it to them, and they might not have mentioned it to you, or whatever the case is. You may not have talked about this, right? And some of you guys might feel like you fall in and out of love with them. You know, one minute you're like super heavy in, and then you know you caught there's fears and doubts that creep in, and then it's almost like you fall out of love. Not technically, but there's this, what do you call it, there's this like blockage, if you may, okay, because of doubt, because of fears, okay, because of rejection and all these emotions, right? So you probably feel like you fall in love with them, and they probably feel like they fall in and out of love with you, right? You know, there's definitely things that they're very ashamed of. I believe that your person battles a lot of conflicting thoughts. Okay, there's a lot of things that they're very, very, very ashamed of. And there's a lot of things that they feel very proud of. Like, they feel very proud, or they take pride in this union coming together and what it will look like. Okay, so they like the aspect of it, okay, you know, what it will look like in the future, but there's many things that happened in the past that they're very, very ashamed of. So they have these conflicting emotions that they battle. All right, but the main takeaway from this message, honestly, is they do not want you to let them go. That might be one of their biggest fear. They don't want you to let them go. We're pulling apart and coming together again and again. Just like I mentioned, you know, you might feel like sometimes the connection, the spiritual connection, is super strong, and then sometimes it's like weak. You're like, I don't even hear anything, okay, and then it gets strong again, and then it's weak again, and it's just this battle, up and down, you know, in and out. We're growing apart, but we pull it together. Okay, pull it together again, right? But I'm telling you, this person, whoever they are to you, they do not, I mean, they don't want you to let them go. They want you to keep believing and keep standing for that which, not them, they didn't tell you to stand on this promise. That which God has told you. Okay, God has told you to stand on this promise. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You know, this may be your story, this may not be your story, but nevertheless, you know, take everything back to God, ask for confirmation. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.